It's Keith with Arkenberg Farms. Now let us spray. I have always wanted to say that. So, as you all know, I do a lot of other things other than just work on the farm all day, every day. There's projects I've been putting off for quite a few months now, which is exactly what this is. I actually bought the paint to repaint the house, I think back in April or May. I knew it was going to be a while before I got to it, but that wasn't the point. It was on sale. And now I've got to the end of the season and I have to have 2 nights above freezing. And guess what? The next 2 nights are the only nights above freezing I see in the foreseeable future. So, all hands on deck, which is just me, and painting the house. So as you can see, I pretty much went around, masked everything off, which would be the windows, left the door uncovered, and then I'm spraying a base coat on. Got a nice little airless sprayer. You actually used it to paint the house years ago. Last time we painted was when we built this house. I actually built this house myself, basically every bit of it, back in 2015. So it was time for another coat of paint. I did spend the previous part of the week actually prepping the house and replacing some rot here and there, replacing caulking, refilling caulking, and just doing a lot of prep work to actually get it going. At this point, I probably already had like 8 to 10 hours of prep. And here's the boys. They're hungry. I'm painting. So I told them to go away, of course. Now, I just noticed I missed a couple spots and came back through and gave it a light hit to try to cover over those because I'm only going to be coating 1 coat of paint on the whole entire house. Now we roll. So the next part of this was actually going through and painting all the flats on this. If you ever really look at the newer houses, you'll notice that they do not paint all of the edges of everything. They only paint what faces you. So they basically spray the whole entire house with a simple single base color, and they come back through and do all the other colors on the house. I actually took my paint chip, which is the base color on the back, conveniently had 3 other colors that are complementary. One is what I'm doing on the front door, which is a green color. And then the other is a white that's on the trim, which I'm rolling on right now. And I just use a simple little 6-inch roller, little foam roller. Just dip it in the paint and then just be very careful to roll only the fronts. Around the door, we got to do a little bit more because we've got the edges. Also around the windows, I'm going to have to take a little bit more care too because I replaced a lot of stuff on there. And the wood actually sticks out further than the windows themselves. And that's due to the windows I bought because I bought cheaper windows than most do. And also had the option of doing this house in vinyl. So I've got a little bit of a unique situation where I have to hand brush around the inside. Every other modern house out there, or even old house out there, the window trim comes right up to the windows themselves, so there's no little spot to brush on the inside. This part here actually took me about twice as long to do all the little trims and window pieces than it did to spray the whole entire house. It's quite amazing. Just the amount of time it takes. It's not that it takes a lot of time, it's just a lot of little things to do. And to make sure that you're doing them correct and not splattering paint everywhere else. So you got to go actually pretty slow while you're rolling. Now I did make sure and run around this, and everywhere that there is white, I put on 2 coats of this, except for the east side, which we'll get to that later. Or no, I will get to that later once it warms up again, or I see 2 nights above freezing, because now I can't. Gable ends, same thing up there, top, way above my head up there at the top is a rake board. I need to hit those again too. Those were part of the reason I needed to paint so bad, is because they were actually starting to look pretty bad. But again, I mean, I built this house, we're on 8, 9 years ago. Nice little 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And this is where our family presides. So it definitely needed to be painted, needed to look better. And they're bothering them again because they're hungry. And I told them I'm going to paint till it gets dark. So they're going to have to wait till dinner. Couple more little spots, and we're pretty much good to go. Now, I'm not going to make back the house fancy because no one's ever going to see it. Oh, now you can really see the green door. That complementary color looks really awesome, really nice. Well, that's it. It's bright. I'm tired. Got all the base on. I still got to do the gable up there, which I'm going to have to get the ladder up there. Do a little bit of second coating here and there. Go back around the back side, do the same thing. But hey, that's what I'm doing this week and this weekend. So let me know what you think about the color. I think it came out pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And the sun is right there in my eyeballs and I'm getting sick of it. So I'm getting out of here. So as always, hope y'all like what we saw today. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank y'all. Have a good day.